Hi, welcome to ADI Technical Training. I'm Matthew. In this video, we are looking at the CDVi Cubekit. So what the Cubekit is a relay that's operated by Bluetooth and also by handheld fob. In the kit, you get one relay and two fobs and the licenses for a couple of Bluetooth devices. The relay itself is a single pole relay output. So if you have an application where you need 2-pole, 3-pole, 4-pole, you would buy multiples of these kits to make up the amount of outputs you need. It's all controlled by an app, so on the app you can control the outputs separately. The relay itself is powered 12 or 24 volts AC or DC. The fobs come with a lithium cell. To set this up, you're going to need an app, which I'll show you the shortcuts for later. So when you buy this product, it all comes in one box. You get the receiver, you get a brief set of instructions on the side. You can download the full instructions from the website, and two handheld transmitters. On the box are two QR codes, one for the installer app, one for the user app. Installer app is there to set the thing up, give it its parameters, relay times and things like that, and also to add new people to the system. The user app is just that, it's just for the users to operate. So if you're using it for your customer, you would say to the administrator of the system, this is the installer app, you need this to add people to the system. And for anyone who's just using the phone to gain access to a door or a gate, open shutters, they would have the user app. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the wiring and then we can get going with the programming. As you can see here, the wiring is 12 or 24 volts AC or DC, positive and negative at the top there, and then below that is the relay output. Common, normally open, normally closed. It's just a changeover contact. As mentioned, the apps, these are the QR codes. You can actually use these QR codes if you like, but these are the QR codes you find in the instructions. They also come on the box. Once you've got the apps and you're ready to go, we can get programming. You cannot add new fobs to the system without the app. So you must install the app first. So let's get it powered up and we can start the app. Okay, with both apps installed, we're ready to go. So first things first is the installer app. That's where you're going to set the device up, and then we will flick over to the user app and add a token that way. So first things first, let's go to the user app. It's a normal procedure. You need to register your name, your email address and so on. If you've not done that before, create an account, fill your details in. When you fill your details in, they will email you a verification code. I've done that already, so I will log in. You can see I'm confirmed. Let's continue. And now you come to this window here where you have the cube. My particular cube is at the top there. If you're doing an installation where you have 2 or 3, maybe 4 cubes, you'll have four cubes to work on. So let's connect to this one. It's going to ask you for a password. There's an installer and a user password. The installer password is 0 5 times. So now we're on the landing page of the device itself. We've browsed into it. The first thing we can do is add some handheld transmitters. I've got a fob here, so I'm going to add this fob to the system. Now, just so you know, on the back of the fobs is there's a serial number of the device. And this is the number that appears in the log when you add them. So if you're adding a multiple of these fobs and you want to delete somebody down the line, keep a note of who's got what numbered fob, and then you can easily add or delete them further down the line. So let's go click on transmitters, add a transmitter, click on the bottom there, fast pairing, and then click memo. And basically when you click memo, you press one of the button twice. So memo, press the button once. I can hear the relay click, it was happy with that. It's asking are there any more buttons, so press the same button again, just to confirm there are not. Registration complete. Now if we go back, there we are. So on the back of my fob, I can confirm it is a 434. So that's my fob, my handheld fob learnt in. I can just test it. I heard the relay click and that works perfectly well. Next, the whole point of this is Bluetooth. Obviously, you can manage it with Bluetooth as I'm doing here, but you can also use your smartphone as a credential. And to do that, you go to smartphones, click on Add, and click on User Code, and it asks you for a user code and a username. So where do you get that from? Let's go to the user app and go back to the start page. Now, when again register and you log in, and this is the page you'll come to. On the side here where it says forward, click on that. Now it's giving you multiple options of how you can add this phone's credentials to the device itself. You can show the administrator this QR code if you like. You can copy the code to a clipboard, or you can share. So if you click share, you can maybe send an email, text message, WhatsApp, some sort of messaging service. There's multiple ways of getting your code into it. So I'm going to copy to clipboard. It's copied there. And then back into the installer app. I'll just paste that in. Want to allow it? Yes. What's the username? And then at the bottom there, save that to the device. So now the credential for the user is added to the cube. It's saved in there. All we have to do now is go back to the app, the user app, and find the hub we're working on and gain access. So that's all done. Let's go at the top there. This is now back in the Cube user app. Go back, and at the bottom, add button. So let's click on add button. Nothing's appeared. Reason being, we're still logged in on this, so let's log out of that. If you're logged in, you can only have one login basically. So now if we go back to the user app, button, there we are. We can see this time the cube is visible. So let's connect. It's going to exchange credentials, verify this is that serial number, and confirm it's now added. And a new button has been created. Confirm. And there we are. That's the button now. I can hear the relay click, so just let me test it. You might have picked that up through the mic, but that's working. So as I said before, this is a single relay output. If you had maybe a roller shutter where you get an up and a down command, sometimes they don't have logic, you'd need two cube receivers, and one would say up, one would say down. Or maybe you've got automation on gates, a garage door, you've got a maglock somewhere or several maglocks, and you can use this for access control management. This is the way to do that. And there we are. That's the short setup of the Cubekit from CDVi. Thanks very much for watching. All the products mentioned in this training video can be found on our website. Links are below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much.